I know, a lot of you right now are freaking out because I'm actually doing a first impressions of Tower of God. Like, this is probably very unexpected because majority of people wouldn't think I would actually review another manhwa. And like I said, since the breaker is kind of coming to an end for a while, I need a new manhwa to review. And I talked about maybe Tower of God. I'm going to try to see how Tower of God is. So I sat down and read Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 of Tower of God. And for the most part, I like the concept of Tower of God. Now, this is going to be a first impressions, and this will contain some spoilers for Chapters 1 and 2. So, anyways, Tower of God is a manhwa, and if you're unaware of what a manhwa is, hopefully I'm saying it right, it is a Korean manga. For instance, you know how we get manga from Japan? Well, a manhwa is a Korean manga made in Korea. And if you did not know, I reviewed The Break of the Breakers, also a manhwa. So, getting into what the Tower of God is actually about. Tower of God, hear me out. Before I go further, just hear me out. Don't get mad, longtime readers of Tower of God, for what I'm about to say. I'm just saying I get those vibes. The Tower of God aspect, when it comes to going through different floors, going up the tower through different floors to reach different unknown knowledge and stuff like that, it reminds me a lot of SAO's Volume 1 light novel. Now, like I said, I know a lot of people are going to think I say that this is a complete SAO type series. It's not. It is not. It's definitely not. It's already way different than SAO. I'm just saying I get similar vibes to it when it comes to the tower. Besides that, it's its own series. So, the tower of God. I expected a tower, but I didn't expect what it was actually about. The series is about this main male character. I think his name is Bomb, whatever. You know, his name is B-A-A-M, Bomb. So, I'm just gonna call him Bomb. So, the main male character, Bomb, he is a regular human. He's a regular human, and one day he, like, walks this girl. He sees this girl. She wants to kind of disappear and be reborn. She falls down into this door. He follows after her, and then he begins his journey through the tower. He's on the first floor, and he meets this weird guardian guide dude that says, like, okay, you have to take a test. If you take this test, I'll allow you to move up the floor and go to the next floor. And depending on the floor's guardian or protector, you will have to take a different test. For instance, it is the guardian or the person that is on the main floor, like the boss, like the floor boss, that makes the challenge up. Like, for instance, let's say, oh, go pick me 5 apples. There's your challenge for this floor. That's kind of what a guardian or guide could actually do. And so for the first test on the first floor, the guardian dude decided to give our main male character a level 20 type challenge. That's like fucked up. That's very fucked up. It really is. But it just shows you some very interesting things when it comes to how the guardians or guides can really fuck over challengers. Like, they can up the difficulty rating of their test. Like, a level floor 1 can give you a level 20 test. And it's kind of messed up. It's really messed up. But we find out that the series is actually about where our main male character wants to find this girl. He wants to find the woman he saw, and to probably figure out where she is, he needs to go up to the floors, and he needs to get to the top. And if he gets to the top, he'll get knowledge, wealth, anything he desires. Like, that's what's at the top from what I can understand. And to find her, he needs to get to the top. And so that's his goal from what I can see with these first 2 chapters. But what's really cool, though, about the series is that he's a regular human, and he's being called an irregular. And usually when a regular gets, you know, into the tower, it's because they were not brought in by the tower's will. Like, the tower hasn't invited them to come inside. So, from what we can see is the tower, I'm assuming, has its own will or some sort, or some being has its own will to allow people inside of the tower, and the main male character wasn't really allowed into the tower, and he's an irregular. And usually when irregulars come into the tower, they cause great change, great chaos into the entire tower, and everybody fears them. And so, yeah, our main male character is an irregular that is not like other irregulars. Like, he's an irregular because he is weak. He's a standard human. He doesn't have great power. He's just, yeah. So, we'll have to see how his character actually progresses as a main male character of the series. But overall, when it came to the first 2 chapters, very solid with its introduction of the plot. I just want to know more about why our main male character is so desperate to find this girl. Like, right now, personally, I don't understand his attachment to this girl that he wants to follow. Like, why is he going after this random girl? But hopefully I find that out very soon. Now, when it came to the artwork of this manhwa, I have to say, and I will be honest here, I'm not going to lie to you, you deserve my honesty. The artwork definitely is not the best. It's definitely not the best. But when it comes to the way it's done, though, it reminds me a lot of The Gamer. Like, you know, The Gamer manhwa, I've read about 10 chapters of that series, and it reminds me a lot of Gamer. It does. The way the artwork is done, like, the entire series is in color. Overall, I want to continue reading it. I want to actually continue reading it to see how I think about it, like, if I like it or if I dislike it. I'm just going to see how the story goes. I'm going to read another, like, 8 chapters or so, see how it goes. But, yeah, let me know your thoughts. I mean, go give this series a read. I mean, go see if you like it for yourself. Tower of God. I mean, it seems really cool. It has a really good first start to it. It has a cool theme to it. I wonder if, you know, the main male character is going to become something very strong in the future, if he's not just an ordinary human. Hopefully, we will get to see something like that. So tell me your thoughts. Please be safe. Chibi out.